Hello students, welcome to my online classroom. In this video, I am teaching you class 12th English reader CBSE syllabus Flamingo chapter number first, the last lesson. For this video, my entire teaching content I have divided in 5 parts so that very easily you can understand everything of this lesson. First part I will teach you about the author or the writer of this lesson. In second part, setting up this lesson, and third part, character. In fourth part, brief summary of the lesson, and in the last I will tell you theme and message of the writer. Let's start from first point about the author. Alphonse Daudet was the writer of this lesson. He was French writer. He was born in 1840 in France. He wrote many short stories and novels, and he died in 1897. In second part, I will tell you setting up the lesson. Actually, this lesson was written during Franco-Prussian War. In this war, France was defeated by Prussia because France was a large country and it was united by other 3 countries, Germany, Poland, and some parts of Austria. After the war, 2 big districts of France, Alsace and Lorraine, came in the hand of Prussia. So after this war, what happened? On the base of this war, the story is written by Alphonse Daudet, and name of the story is The Last Lesson. Here third part I am taking your character. So let me introduce the characters of this story. Here I listed total 6 characters. Character number 1, Franz. Franz is one student, school going boy. Number 2, Mr. Hamel or Am Hamel. Am Hamel is teacher of Franz. One blacksmith is there. 2-3 villagers are there. Classmates of Franz and sister of Mr. Hamel. Total 6 characters are there. But out of these 2, Franz and Mr. Hamel are the active characters. Remaining all are supporting characters. Students, I want to suggest you one thing. If you want to understand any story or any lesson, so you must know thoroughly about the characters. If you know about all the characters, so more than half part of the lesson you can understand very easily. And actually what these characters are doing, the description of their role is the summary of the lesson. So accordingly, the role of the character, I have briefed the summary, and summary I have divided in other 5 parts. So let me take summary of this lesson. Actually, the lesson is beginning when Franz, means student Franz, was on his way to school. He is on the way and he is going to his school. He is not in a car or in a bus. He is walking toward his school. So on the way he is meeting to some people and he saw some things there on the way. So what things he saw? Very first he saw that near one sawmill, German soldiers were doing march past. He saw that one bulletin board was there, and the board was giving the latest information regarding the war. So people used to gather there near the board and they were knowing that what is the latest news. And one more person he saw, he was blacksmith. He was doing his work with his apprentice. So these things he saw on the way. One thing was in his mind that day he was not interested to attend his school, and the reason was he did not prepare one home task given by his teacher Mr. Hamel to prepare participle. Actually, participle is one chapter of English grammar or French grammar it may be. So he did not learn this chapter, so he was trying to escape that day, and other things supporting him. What were these things? That the day was very clear and bright, birds were chirping. So one thought came in his mind that today he should spend the day out of the door. But he registered these all thoughts, controlled himself, and he directed himself toward the school, and he reached to school. When he reached his school and in front of his class he stood and he saw that everywhere silence is there. Usually when the class were running there, so the sound of students and the pulling and pushing of the furniture, so these all things were not seen that day. He doubted that it's today working day or Sunday, because the silence was like Sunday. Anyway, he reached near the door and he had to open the door and enter the class. When he entered the class, so what he saw? He saw that the students were sitting in very disciplined and peaceful manner. There were no disturbance. And his teacher, Mr. Hamel, was doing up and down in the class, having his ruler in his hand. And when he reached, so Mr. Hamel told him that, Franz, we were just going to start the class without you. Means he told that we were waiting for him. And he was permitted to sit on his seat and he seated there. Afterward, when he looked backside, so some other new things he noticed there, that some villagers were there in the class. One retired or farmer mayor was there, one postmaster was there, and one old houser was there. So these people also came like a student with their primer, pen and pencil. It seems that they also came to attend the class to learn something. These all things made Franz to think over it, and when he was thinking, at the same time, Mr. Hamel, he stood and he started to teach. Very first he told that, dear student, this is my last lesson of French, because an order came from Berlin, and next day onward new teacher will come and he will teach you German. So teaching of French is banned. So today is the last lesson. So the title of the lesson also given the last lesson. So that was the last lesson of teaching French by Mr. Hamel to his student. This announcement or the information what Mr. Hamel gave disappointed all students and the villagers. They became very emotional. And afterward he told that, dear students, when you are having a lot of time to learn your language, you did not give time to learn. Actually, he wanted to say that you did not understand the importance of your mother tongue. And today you know that how your mother tongue is banned. Tomorrow onward you will not be taught French, you will be taught German. So today is the last lesson of teaching French. When they realized that they have lost their chance to learn their mother tongue, so anyway they wanted to utilize this period when Mr. Hamel was teaching them. So he thought that today whatever we can learn, we must learn, and anything whatever Mr. Hamel taught them, they tried to learn everything. When Franz was asked to recite his topic, he recited his topic without committing any mistake. Only one mixing of sound was there, and it was very minor mistake. And before it, he never felt that whatever the things Mr. Hamel was teaching, everything was so easy. So that they realized that they must learn. And afterward, again, Mr. Hamel described about French language. He told that French is the most beautiful language of the world. And one more thing he added, that we must learn and we must be perfect in our mother tongue, because mother tongue is the identity of any country or any individual. So it is must. We must learn our mother tongue. These all things he told. Afterward, he was looking here, there, he was gauging over the things, whatever he was seeing there, because Mr. Hamel was living in this school since the last 40 years onward. So the writer is showing his love and attachment for the student and for the school, as well as attachment for his language also. Again, he stood to speak something, but Mr. Hamel became very emotional. He could not speak anything, and just he picked one piece of chalk. He moved toward the board and he tried to write as large as he could, "Vive la France." These words he wrote as large as he could. Afterward, he did not write anything. He moved toward the board and he bent his head over the wall. He did not speak anything. Just he made one gesture to go outside. And students and villagers, those who were sitting there, they all obeyed Mr. Hamel. They went outside and the school was dismissed. This was the end of the story. In the end, I'll tell you theme of the lesson. The theme is very simple. Theme of the lesson is there: someone's love and attachment for his or her mother tongue. Here, writer is messaging that everyone must love and respect his mother tongue. This is the clear message given by the writer. So, dear student, in this way I try to describe this lesson in very briefly, and I hope that this content will help you to understand the entire lesson. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a nice day.